couple of things in my life that I'll never forget. I'll never forget when I got married, and I'll never forget when LJ was born, and I'll never forget what happened last Sunday. And I'm not going to get emotional. Don't worry. I got goosebumps. So, we're here today because somebody is going through a huge transformation in their life. Somebody has worked so hard with one thing on their mind for 5 or 6 years. For 5 or 6 years, she's been training almost as hard as pro fighters have. She's been putting everything she has into accomplishing her goal. She's been putting everything she has into accomplishing her goal. When you're on your journey through the martial arts, it's a roller coaster, man. There's ups and downs. There's so many different things that get in the way to try to distract you from accomplishing your goal, especially when you're younger. When you're younger, your friends are doing other things, and sometimes you want to go do what your friends are doing. Sometimes you'd rather, you have a lot of homework or whatever it might be. There's so many different things that can derail you from your goal. It never happened. It never once happened. Since she first started in the class, she's been here 2, 3, 4 days, 5 days a week. There's been times I'm like, listen, you need to take a break. You need to slow yourself down a little bit. You need to go home and rest. You've been here every day this week. And she would get upset. She would get mad at me because she didn't want to do it. She wanted to work towards her goal. She's gone to all sorts of competitions, and she's done so well. If you guys could have been there on Sunday and just see the confidence pouring out of her, I mean, it was amazing. She was in a group. She weighed 74 pounds. She was in a group of girls that weighed 86, 91, 96 pounds. When you're talking about 22 pounds to a 74-pound girl, that's like a third of her body weight. That's an amazing weight discrepancy. And you would have never noticed. But she did very good against that girl. I'm not gonna. But more so than how good she's gotten at her fighting, more so than her love of grappling, more so than anything else, she is a leader. She is definitely a leader. Now, you can be a great fighter and not deserve a black belt. You can fight like a professional fighter and not be deserving of a black belt. When you get a black belt, you become a leader. In Tiger Showman's, she's a senpai. Senpai translated means older brother or sister. And she's been that since she's been a red belt. She's been that for years. I mean, gosh, I have parents that go up to her and ask her questions about what to do in class. I have kids that go over to her before they come to me to ask her questions about what they do in class. She's been that leader in this school. I see her all the time when we go to competitions, when we go to the COC, Tanaka events, whatever. She runs over there, she starts coaching the kids. Kids in class look up to her. Everybody should look up to her. Where's Sherry? Sherry tells me all the time. Sherry's like, that girl's my hero. She's my hero. She really is. I don't have the words. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't have the words to express just how much I admire everything that she has done.
LJ, he goes, I do.
How humbling it is for me to see her grow right before my eyes. And I want to take a second just to thank her mom and her dad. Because allowing her to come here all the time, that means that there's a lot of trust there. And anytime I have to ask her to do something, they back me up. When I'm hard on her, they back me up. If I'm not hard enough on her, Tom backs me up. Shorty does too. Shorty, I always say that Tom is the same. Shorty is the same also. She really is.
They don't know you well enough.
I really do wish. I'm going to try to put something together so you guys can watch her. I've never seen her fight the way she fought at the black belt test. And that is probably the most stressful situation she's ever had in her entire life. I mean, we're still, I have to remind myself, she's 11 years old. She's 11 years old. The maturity she has, the appreciation for hard work, the discipline she has at 11 years old. That is amazing. I can't do it. I'm going to need to have Senpai Dodona come on up here. Now, I've been explaining this to my class all week about, like I said, Senpai translated means older brother or sister. Nobody is ever allowed to call her by her name again. She's on this mat, she's in this uniform, you do not address her by her name. I don't care if you're her sister, her best friend, anybody. She is senpai. She is senpai because she has earned that title. Olivia. She has earned that title. She has earned that title through her focus. She has earned that title through an amazing discipline, through an amazing non-quitting spirit. I mean, let's be honest. There's nothing more frightening in life than a physical confrontation. There's people who don't leave their homes because of that fear. Because of that fear. Not her. I'd take her to Brooklyn. Come up to me and be like, so she has earned that right. She has earned that right, and we must acknowledge and respect that. So nobody, when she's on my mat and she's in this uniform, she is not Jasmine. She is senpai. I want everybody to stand up real quick. Everybody stand strong, even if you're not in the class. Everybody stand strong. Put your hands by your side. All together. Everybody say, "Who's senpai?" Who's senpai? Now she prepared something for you guys to read. Everybody sit back down. Now, while she's reading, I really appreciate if everybody can try to be as quiet as you can. Kids, keep it down. Let's all listen to what she feels about what happened.
Before I started taking tiger showmans, I used to make my mom sit on the rock wall outside to school and watch the adults take class. Every time we walked by, my mom knew I needed at least 15 minutes to walk. Finally, I convinced my mom and dad to sign me up. I was about 5. I was so shy, I don't think I answered Joshua when he asked me what my name was. And when he asked me to show him my muscles, I would look down and shake my head no. From the first time I stepped on the mat, I fell in love with mixed martial arts. It wasn't long before I started going more days than I needed to go. With each stripe that I earned, the more accomplished I felt. But I still couldn't show Joshua my muscles when he would ask me to. As each year went by, I started to apply what I learned at Tiger Showmans in my everyday life. At home, my mom noticed I was neater than all my sisters and very disciplined. At school, when I was asked to do a project, I would somehow make it about Tiger Showmans. From my first grade project to on the 100th day of school where I put 100 Tiger Showman stickers on a poster board, last week when I was given a Babe Ruth quote to explain what it meant to me, and I wrote about Tiger Showman. I have learned so much from Joshua. I have learned to focus, work hard, never give up, and how to be a leader. I'm not the oldest kid in class, but I know a lot of the younger kids look up to me. It makes me feel really good when parents come up to me and tell me that their kids want to be like me. Joshua has helped me fix my mistakes, like dropping my hands, improve on my weaknesses, like getting stuck on bottom, and he has helped me overcome my shyness and fears. That is why I now can show Joshua my muscles. Now here I am as a senpai. How did I do it? I train hard every day with the help of the whole class, especially Bear, Nadia, Bam Bam, Jenna, Olivia, Jason, AJ, Morgan, and a bunch of the other kids that are here right now. Also, my grandma, who takes me to headquarters every single Saturday.
Give her a hand.
But of course, none of this would have happened without you, Joshua. You mean so much to me and my family. You, Jackie, and LJ have become a part of our family. I know sometimes I don't know how to show it, but I respect you.
You make me cry.
I know sometimes I don't know how to show it, but I respect you. I know sometimes I don't know how to show it, but I respect you. You always do what is best for me. From making me kickbox 5 people in a row with no breaks, to threatening boys who just want to beat my friend. I am a great grappler and fighter because you are such a good teacher. I got my black work and because you believe in me. When I grow up, I want to be like you and have my own school too. I love coming here not only to take classes, but to be with the families who have turned into my friends. Everybody has been congratulating me, and I'm just so happy that you all cared about me. Thank you for sharing my special day with me.
Somebody said this to me the other day, and it's really not me being humble or silly or anything. I have so little to do with her accomplishment. Everything that she has achieved, she achieved because of her. I'm like the driver of the bus. I'm just a guide on this journey to the martial arts. Everything that she got because of her, not because of me. And because of her parents, because her parents are so supportive. Everybody get ready. Respect is earned. Everybody bow. Usenpai. Now there's more food. Go eat some more food.